my members, I just thought I'd give you a couple little things to practice at home or at the golf course with your putting. You don't need a golf ball for either of these drills. We can use a putter for one of them. So the first one is, most people will have a pool noodle at home, whether it's their kids that have got it for a swimming pool or the beach or whatnot. If not, they're about $3, I think, at Kmart. Just get one, cut it in half. These are about probably 1.5 foot long each. What you're going to do is pop them down on the ground, and you're going to stand right in the middle. So you're going to put it about here on your foot, right through the bridge of your foot. You're going to take a stance, and you're just going to try to balance and make a few practice strokes like this, right? And I'll do it side on so you can get a better view. All right, we're popping it through the center of our feet. We're just trying to get nice and balanced. Pretty tricky drill. Nice and balanced, and have a few strokes. Then when you're going to jump off, you're going to move those pool noodles away. Your feet are going to feel like they've got tree roots growing out of them. You're going to feel really, really planted. The drill sort of switches on what muscles you've got to feel when you're standing to try to have nice balance, because with a putting stroke, the slightest of little movements with our body can actually affect where that putter face and head is moving. So you might set up out of the center of the putter, but then sort of as you're swinging back, you drift into your toes or your heels, where you're actually changing where you hit it on the face, which is why sometimes you might hit a putt and it comes up 2 feet short, and then it goes 6 foot, like past the hole on the next one. So it's hard to get good speed control if we're not finding the center of the putter. Okay, second drill. You don't need a club for this one. It's really simple. You can do it at home. You're going to stand here. Your elbows are going to sort of rest up against the bottom of your rib cage. So like this. Palms are going to face the sky. Then we're just going to bend into our golf posture. We don't want to be too bent over. We don't want to be tall. We're just bending over from the hip so that our arms are sort of hanging down nice and freely. Then what we're going to do is pop out the inside of both of our hands so your 2 pinkies will touch. And we're going to just rock back and through with those elbows staying pretty close to the rib cage. What you'll notice is there's no straight back, straight through with the putter head. It always will curve a little bit. So you'll start to notice as you're coming back in and the elbows are staying tighter to the rib cage, your hands will actually curve in a little bit. And then as you come back through, they'll curve around. There's no straight back, straight through. It's never going to happen with a putter because it sits on an angle, right? So that shaft is not completely at 90 degrees. It comes in here. So that putter, when it moves, it actually needs to curve in a little bit and then curve back around on the way through. So quit trying to go straight back, straight through. All you're doing is making the putter face close and open on the way through, and it's not going to create a decent stroke. So just going over that drill, elbows into the rib cage, palms facing the sky, hands touching, drop down, back and through. Reminding to keep those elbows tight into the body. I don't want to see any of this. I'm sure you've all had a playing partner who putts like this and they're not very good. So hopefully these tips, you can practice them at the golf course, or you can practice them at home or the office. Hopefully they help you shoot some lower scores.